I wonder what's on TV today.
After World War II, Stalin's Soviet Union emerged as a superpower. Although the Soviet Union is a superpower with an Eastern European sphere of influence stretching from the Baltic to the Balkans, I can't believe we don't even have that much war. Yeah, and then now we're forced to labor camp because we're enemies of the state. That is just so stupid. You know, under Nikita Khrushchev, Stalin's successor, Soviets enjoy greater freedom of speech.
Yeah, me and my other credit friends were finally free from prison and labor camps.
I also heard that even though Khrushchev oversaw a shift in economic priorities away from heavy industry and toward production of consumer goods, but he still remained firmly committed to a command economy. I know! I also heard how the thaw in Moscow inspired some East Europeans to move toward greater independence. Then Hungarian tried to break free of Soviet control in 1957. Khrushchev sent tanks in to enforce obedience. Didn't his successor Leonid Brezhnev do the same thing when Ches challenged the Soviets in the Prague Spring of 1968? Yeah.
Despite that, the Soviet economy still faced severe problems. The collectivized agriculture remained so unproductive that it has to import grain to feed people, and the Soviet command economy could not match Western's market economies. In producing consumers' goods, Soviet shoes and televisions set mere inferior luxuries such as clothes
Central economy planning led to inefficiency and waste. A huge bureaucracy decided what and how much to produce. Government planners in Moscow, however, knew little about local needs. They chose to produce many unneeded goods. Consumers' needs often were not met. Although workers were paid low wages, lifetime job securities gave them little incentives to produce better quality goods.
Bye. Hello. I heard you're talking to him. Oh, really? Yeah, don't forget about the Soviet Union stagnating and the United States prospering. Yeah, there's no way the Soviet Union can keep up with the United States in the arms race and military preparedness.
As you know, Soviet-American relations swung between confrontation and detente during the Cold War. At the same time, both sides maintained large military budgets and built expensive nuclear weapons. Really? Well, did you know arms race put a particular strain on the inefficient Soviet economy? And when U.S. President Ronald Reagan launched a new round of missile development, it was clear that the Soviet economy could not afford to match it.
Oh, I've seen these episodes already. I wonder what's on the news.
This just in, today at 4:51 p.m., a group of Mujahideen had recently taken hostage 15 Soviet soldiers. Earlier today, at approximately 11:50, 23 of our soldiers were assassinated in Kabul. This has been the highest death toll in a single day since last October.
Ever since 1979, when we first entered the war with Afghanistan, we were faced with relentless attacks from the Mujahideen, the Muslim warriors.
It doesn't help if the Americans smuggle weapons to them. We treat them so good by establishing and modernizing communism to Afghanistan. But this is how they treat us.
This war isn't helping us at all. If you ask me, I think this war is just like the ones Americans fought with enemies. I think this war should end.
I wonder what the politicians are thinking today.
Soviets, do you want a leader of the concern of the people? Are you ready for a year of prosperity and economic growth? If yes, vote Mikhail Gorbachev as your next leader. How could you fail to support a leader with his achievements? Let our nation flourish. Elect Gorbachev.
Interesting. I wonder what the other side thinks.
Civilians of the Soviet Union, do your country good by ending the economic turmoil, ending Gorbachev's rule. The Baltic states, Estonia, Latvia, and Lithuania are regaining their independence, and the Soviet Union is crumbling separately to form 12 independent nations. Let's overthrow Gorbachev and restore the old order.
Boring. I wonder what's on the History Channel though.